Hi everybody, Danielle here. I just want to sit down and talk and just chat. You guys are my people, you guys are my friends, and I never would want anyone to think otherwise. And I've debated filming this video because I don't know. You know, you get scared. You get scared you're gonna say something that could be taken the wrong way, or, you know, people upset, or I don't even know. But I don't care. I don't care anymore. I want to sit and talk to you guys what's going on in my life, what's going on in the world. I want to talk about how I feel about everything, because at the end of the day, like, you guys are literally my life, like actually my life, and it's not fair for me to not talk about everything. And I've debated, I've had pretty much everyone in my life tell me not to do this video, if I'm being real, but I just know you guys and I love you guys, and I feel that I do need to sit down and film this. I love you guys. I'm human. I'm not perfect. No one is. We all make mistakes. I've made mistakes. I've made many mistakes, honestly, in the last few months, and I'm here to admit that. I'm honestly learning every day, and I want to be held accountable, and you guys always make sure to be honest with me, and I appreciate that. So honestly, I just want to sit here and talk about some mistakes I've made, because hopefully this will inspire others to think about things that they've done, things that they've said, things that could have been taken the wrong way, and been like, okay, like, this happened, let's talk about it, let's understand why that's wrong, and then let's move forward. Because I have been living in the past for the last few weeks, and it's really just not been healthy for me, if I'm being honest. I've been really on the downs, and I'm not trying to put this about me at all. I'm just gonna sit here and list to you guys all of my mistakes, what I've done wrong, what I learned from after I did them, and how I'm going to move forward. I just think it's important. A lot of people told me not to film this. They thought that the past is the past, but I just don't agree. I think that there are things that happened in the past, or things that were said in the past, that I do need to talk about, and I do need to explain what I now know is wrong. I literally have a list on my phone basically crapping on myself, but you know, that's what this is all about. A month and a half ago, or maybe it's a little bit longer now, in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic, I went back to my college town to be in my apartment there, to, you know, I've posted videos, you guys already know what I was doing there. I was just packing up. I was having someone sublease from me there, and I did see my roommate, I got to see my boyfriend, and I did see some friends while I was there. Is that okay? Not necessarily. The state of Georgia was open, so that was kind of my, like, okay, like, it's fine, like, it's legal here. But no, at the end of the day, like, it's spreading the virus, and it's not the most responsible thing you could do. I'm 21 years old, I make mistakes, and I'm so aware that I have an audience that watches my videos and watches my every move on social media, where I am a role model, and I try to be every day. And so the week before I was coming home, I decided to self-isolate. And right when I posted that story that I was going to be self-isolating that week, this photo went around of me with 10 of my friends. It was my friend's birthday, so I was at a gathering, and that had happened the weekend prior, and that's why I had decided to self-isolate before coming home. I just recently got home, and everything's safe, everything's okay, but after I did that, I wanted to be responsible before coming back home to be with my family. So I did the best I could. I talked to my dad, I talked to my mom, I talked to my family, what they were comfortable with, and that was just kind of what we did. And then when I did get home, I basically just social distance from my family. I didn't cook for my family or anything that week. I would do kind of just separate meals. I did sit in the same room as them, but I just really didn't hug anyone when I got home, just like for a few days, even though I had already self-isolated. I just wanted to, like, really make sure. And I also just wanted to come back for my dad's surgery. That was a big reason for me coming home. When I found out he was doing that, I was like, okay, like, let me be home for that. So there's just, like, a lot of things going into that. And my dad did get tested for COVID before he got a surgery, and he did not have it, just so we're clear. And there was a comment that I made in one of my vlogs. I got aggressive because I was getting a lot of negativity, and I'm human, and it wasn't fun to see all those negative comments. So I made a comment, and I said it's a risk I was willing to take, and I now see how so freaking stupid that was. It's not what I was trying to say. I was more of just like a it was stupid. It was stupid. And I can't take that comment back. It is now on YouTube. But it wasn't me trying to be like, by me going to Athens, I don't care about anyone else in the United States or in the world. I wasn't trying to be like that, obviously. Like, this is so serious, and I really did take everything seriously for 2 months, and then I just needed some independence, and that was selfish of me. I'm so sorry, because I know I offended healthcare workers. I made them feel unvalued. It was wrong. It was not okay. And now that everything's lightened up, the state of Florida's opened up, the state of Georgia's opened up. I have been moving around a little bit more, and yeah, I'm human. I don't know. I don't want to hide anything from you guys, but I also don't want to promote anything necessarily. But I'm just kind of being real with you guys. This video is so scary to film, but you guys mean so much to me that I don't want to just push this under the rug. Along with that, I started to delete comments that would just get tons of likes that were just super negative towards me and my morals. And I didn't delete all of them, but I would delete a couple that really hurt. And I now realize that that's wrong. I shouldn't be deleting comments. It's not okay. Like, it's my channel and I put it out there for people to see, so I should let people comment on it and, you know, give me constructive criticism. I always say I can take constructive criticism, but maybe sometimes I can't. Next up, I made a comment in a podcast episode in February. I was recording with Brooke. We were trying to do this new segment on our podcast where we talked about good things happening in the news, because as we all know, the news can be really negative. The media can be really, really scary. So we were like, let's talk about some great things that happened. And basically, we were highlighting a story that was on Ellen, and it was about a young man who, I think he wasn't able to walk in graduation because he had really long hair, and they wanted him to cut it or something along the lines. Honestly, I can't remember the exact story now, but I remember thinking how stupid that was, how wrong it was. Like, no one should have to change their hair for graduation. Everyone should be able to represent themselves. I said something along the lines of, oh, like, he's so handsome, like, he shouldn't have to cut his hair. Like, besides, those are classy dreads. And I got lots of comments immediately after the episode went up, and I was informed how offensive that could be and how it was implying that it could be taken as, well, then are other dreads nasty, and therefore kind of just making assumptions that I was racist. I am not racist, and we all know that, but I'm also an anti-racist, and I'm also working so hard to be an ally. I have never learned more this last week than I have, and I'm here to tell you that that comment was so ignorant of me. Even though at the time I thought I had great intentions, I am here to tell you that that comment was not okay, and I see what's wrong with it and how it implied that it was going against someone and a whole race, and that is the last thing I ever could want to do. But it was wrong and it was ignorant, and I'm now educating myself so I don't make a comment like that again. And I really, from here on, just want to move forward and really just learn more and more and talk to more of you guys. I've been talking to so many people in my DMs about what I can do better. A lot of people have been upset at me because they feel like I don't have people of color or black women or men on my channel, and honestly, that was never something I ever did on purpose, and I now see that I should diversify my friend group. It's not going to happen overnight, but honestly, when I go back to school in the fall, I really hope to diversify my friend group. I really hope to meet new people and honestly gain new experiences, and I can't just sit here and say, hey, tomorrow I'm going to have a new friend, but I am going to try. I did notice that as soon as people started saying that, I was like, you're so right. But it's bad that I didn't even notice it till now. And I totally understand that. I'm taking accountability for that. And I know I have so many people of color, so many black people that watch my videos. And I'm so thankful for you guys every single day. And I would never want anyone to feel like I don't love them just as equally as anybody else. And seriously, it's been hurting my heart so much. Like, you can ask my family, I've been crying every day because I'm just such a people pleaser and I want everyone to be happy and I don't want anyone to ever feel sad. So it just hurts my heart. And so from here on forward, I'm just gonna try and work on that as much as I can. But I also have had a lot of people message me saying that by basically liking rap music and hip hop music, it's okay to like that music, obviously, and love it, but when I say like a song that maybe I don't understand fully what it means, to say it's my jam can be super offensive. And I was talking to someone in my DMs and she was just telling me like, hey, like, it's so okay for you to like music like that, But when you say something like that is your jam and you don't really understand what the song's about, like that's where it feels ignorant. And I was like, holy crap, like I never thought about it like that. Am I gonna learn from this moving forward? Yes. And that's kind of what this whole movement right now is going on about. And so I really want you guys to know that moving forward in the rest of my life, I'm going to make a change. It's not gonna go back to normal. It's gonna go to a new normal. I'm really going to try. And again, it's not gonna happen overnight, but I'm really developing these skills and I'm developing honestly a new knowledge and I'm educating myself at best I can. I really hope you guys trust me with that because I love rap music, I love hip-hop music, and I don't want to stop listening to it. I want to be able to support black artists, white artists, everyone in between. But I do realize how that could be offensive and that might have offended some of you guys in the past, and I really am sorry. So that's kind of everything I wanted to address. I'm sorry that I'm just now making this video. I was honestly just scared. You know, it's a scary thing to sit down and basically say all the things that you did wrong, but I've really sat with this, I've waited, I've thought about this for months, and then with everything just coming out about Black Lives Matter and this whole movement that I think is so awesome, I've had the last week or so to really reflect on all of those comments. Even though I'd already addressed the Classy Dreads comment in a podcast episode, people didn't feel that it was genuine enough, which makes me so sad, but I realized that I didn't say what the exact comment was, and that's not okay. So here I am. Everything's on the table. I feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulder. Like I really just said how I feel, said what's going on, addressed everything. And with everything that I've done wrong, I really hope that you guys just know I'm human and I'm gonna keep making mistakes, honestly. But I'm really gonna learn from those mistakes and I will continue to do that. And with that, I want to do an umbrella apology for all of those things. Not that an apology really does anything all the time, but I do sincerely apologize to anyone that felt offended, felt hurt, felt disrespected, and just got upset at me, because I get it and I'm sorry. Anyways, I love you guys and I just hope that moving forward we can all, you know, keep each other accountable. Obviously, I want you guys to keep keeping me accountable, and that we all just learn together and we grow together and we hopefully make a positive change in this world. Love you guys. Talk soon.